I just saw where Jim tweeted this out. Since 1979, ESPN management has been 100% comfortable with only one person being bigger than those four initials, and that is Chris Berman. But is that coming to an end? Jim joins us now. Good morning, Jim. How are you?
Hey, Dan. How are you?
Great. Mixed stories about Chris Berman and his future there at the mothership. Can you clear him up?
Well, I think it's clear that he is going to be changing roles. There's no doubt about it. He is going to ride out this football season, but I think that given his contract's up, I believe, sometime later this year, and it's time. I mean, it seems like we've been talking about Berman's future since the dawn of man, and I think that we're finally at the point now where it's going to be reconfigured. I think he's too big a personality in ESPN history for them to just vote him off the island and hit the delete key. So, and I don't think that's his wishes anyway. So I think they're going to probably try and carve out some emeritus role with a variety of functions around that.
Do you think Chris is okay with that?
I mean, look, sometimes he looks like he's tired, and sometimes he looks like he goes for another 10 years. And there are people inside Bristol who think that, it's time for him to go, and there are people who want him to stay. And that's why I think, if they give him, he still does some sort of, he does like the home run derby. They give him a role at the NFL draft. He's just not sitting in the middle of it. He can maybe tape a special segment on Sundays from his beautiful home in Hawaii for next, football season a year from now. Kind of keep him part of the landscape, but not totally remove him. I think that might be the sweet spot.
Chris's agent says perhaps people with an agenda put it out there. What agenda would that be that somebody would say that Berman's being kicked to the curb?
Oh, well, there's a lot of agendas. First of all, you have people who have been waiting. You've been waiting in line, right? Yeah. So there are people who want that seat on Sundays and want that seat on all the other things he does. There are people who really believe that his time has passed. I mean, I'm talking about inside. I'm not talking about on Twitter. I'm talking about people in management, people in producing ranks and significant roles. They're very appreciative of what he's done, but they also feel like it's time to inject a whole new set of, personality into those roles.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.